trendybeats.com.
Five-star jail on us promise. It's got the way that they want. It is no time for the watching. Fire shots that we dodge. It's made us make sure they dodge. Baby, give me that baby. It's made us fall on the ground. Can we do in the morning? Look in my eyes and my stomach. Sick to my stomach and from it. My mama taught me a lesson. She said my son was the honest. It's been with me from that moment. What the signs that I almost. What defines are my promise. We all have human problems. I wish you health and a good peace. It is well in the good. Bear with me when I need you. Copy and paste all our blueprints. Make the style on the heart. Just paid it. Proud of the budget. I just rock in the subject. I find the smartest of rappers. And the boys and that's my fucking music monster. High voltage. Going that is the mantra. And she's sick of the cancer. Share your gift for you sucker. Yeah, my niggas is mine. What we do is a mantra. We move into slow. Whatever they feel. You refuse to be broke. You refuse to be broke. One nigga go below. One nigga is a joke. We try to go boys. Figure out what to do. She said you really enjoy. I'm gonna give you a show. And you fall to the ground. That's a look in the hole. Last time I never stepped in my dreams. All I heard you say was my brother, you know easy. Oh, the track I make you with some pepper ways. Today we will play some praise. Drowning I'm the way I feel, but it can never take the pain away. Sickle cell led Isawa sheep to his early grave. That young boy was brave. He taught me how to rock. I gave it all up just to have my born. Rather painted ambition to watch me television. When they talk, we don't listen. We don't beef if no dissing. We be free from addiction. One of the streets is the devil, but two is fine as a Christian. Born and bred in the ghetto. Fuse the road with the motto. Every day no get cold, and every day I can do too. God damn you shit too.
C1 for Nima. Me and Promzy and Luke.
trendybeats.com.
Last time I never stepped in my dreams. All I heard you say was my brother, you know easy.
More music on trendybeats.com. trendybeats.com.
Five-star jail on us promise. It's got the way that they want. It is no time for the watching. Fire shots that we dodge. It's made us make sure they dodge. Baby, give me that dodge. It's made us fall on the ground. Can we do in the morning? Look in my eyes and my stomach. Sick to my stomach and from it. My mama taught me a lesson. She said my son was the honest. Been with me from that moment. What the signs that I almost. What defines are my promise. We all have human problems. I wish you health and a good peace. It is well in the good. Bear with me when I need you. Copy and paste all our blueprints. Make the style in the heart. Just paid it. Proud of the budget. I just rock like the sergeant. My father's smartest of rappers. And the boys the gangster. The fucking beat is the monster. How you have all the answers. Going that is the mantra. And she's sick of the cancer. Share your gift for you sucker. Yeah, my niggas is mine. When we know it's a mantra. You hold it too slow. With the heavy the flow. You refuse to be broke. You refuse to be broke. She said one day we go blow. We said don't know it's a joke. We don't just radical boys. We figure out with no hope. She said you need to joy. My baby to give you a show. And if you fall to the ground, on the floor we can go.
Last time the niggas stepped in my trainers. All I heard them say was my brother, you know easy. Roll a stronger eye mixed with some purple haze. Today we go blaze the praise. Running up the way I feel. Now they can never take the pain away. Sickle cell, legacy sauce. He said he prayed. That young boy, he was so brave. He taught me a movies how to rap. I give it all life just to have you. I was born on a mission with a wider painted ambition. They watch me television. When they talk, we don't listen. We don't believe it's no dissing. But we be free from addiction. On the streets is the devil, but to his firm is a Christian. Born and bred in the ghetto, refuse to be broke in the moto. Every day no get cocoa, and so they be a you trap lotto. God damn, hear me shoto. It's you they be a make a photo. One for me a bronze and loco. Before the door was shit to go. Respect the flows, you loco. Admire the good things on steroids. Type and go, let me fufu. 50% with the poco. Confidence with the go. You know the street, yeah, we go. You know the things that we love you, yeah. The heavy, the flow, you know, refuse to be broke, refuse to be broke. You say, why did we go blow? You know, it's a joke. She's running for pause, you know, with no good. She said, you leave your strong, you leave your shook. And if you fall to the ground, that's how we can go. Last time I ever slept in my trainers. All I heard you say was my brother, you know, easy.
More music on trendybeats.com.
Okay. Welcome back everybody. Welcome back everybody to this episode. Yesterday we are building on what we did yesterday. So if you haven't watched that video and you haven't really absorbed what I've said and what I've taught in this kind of that video, I don't think this video will be profitable for you, because from yesterday again I said you had that thing that you were doing and what you are about to continue is the basics, is the fundamental, right? So we are building on each other, one after the other. We are building on it. So if you haven't watched that video, please go back, absorb the video, take notes, apply it to your chat. You know, feel our understanding, look at where there is gaps in your understanding and try to bridge that gap by integrating. We will get into that much later, but yeah, the main thing is don't just jump into this video. Watch the subsequent ones, because we are building upon it, and as a plus we will go and do a review of today's setup. Okay, so we'll go and do a review of today's setup. That one is just a bonus. Now let's get into our class. Okay, so yesterday, a quick review. Yesterday we talked about what a trend is. We started with what a structure is, and we said, what is a structure? We said structure is a high or a low in the market, and a series of high and lows in the market are called trends. Right, but we have this high and this low. These are all structures. We also talked about the three type structures, which was the swing, the internal, and the fractal. Yesterday I talked much about the swing structure. I didn't go much details into the internal and the fractal. So today we'll get much into internal and fractal structure. And if there will be more time in our favor, we will add premium and discount pricing. And I will also go much deeper into what the impulsive move is and what the corrective move is. Right, we will go much into that one too as well. So we will go much into this, we will go much into this, we will go much into this. Okay, premium and discount now later, but this where we are going, this is where we are going, or what we are about to do. So let's start with where we left off yesterday. Okay, so the last thing that we talked about before, we didn't see anything else. Yes, we were identifying a range, and we were saying why was this a bullish swing range, right? And why was this a bullish structure? And we were saying it was a bullish structure because it broke this high, and this high was a strong structure. So if a strong structure breaks a strong structure, the trend has shifted. And this one was a low, it was a low structure which broke the high and created an even a higher high, and created an even high, a high that is even higher than the last high. So if that's the case, then we have a bullish market structure. If price is approaching the downside, or if price is pulling back after a break of structure, I will have to write this one too as well. After a break of structure, after a break of structure, I expect a swing. I expect a pullback on this, on the same time frame. Okay, after a break of structure, I expect a pullback on the same time frame. What does this mean, and what do we use? Why do we even consider this as something we have to even understand? So we broke this structure before a bullish structure, and now price is approaching a bearish market structure. Price is approaching the strong structure that led to a break. And from yesterday's lesson, we said that when price approaching a strong structure, because it is protected, because it took a lot of money to do that, to build another strong structure, we expect the people or the thing that caused price to move to the upside here to happen again, right, to continue. So when price is approaching an area like this, although we are expecting this pullback, the more we get closer to this rule, the higher the probability that this one will shift and will continue the move to the direction where the main swing structure is heading. So within the range, we had this impulsive move. It broke a structure. This one is a strong structure. This one was weak, but the weak held and it turned to strong, which means the trend has shifted. From yesterday's lesson, So if you see a red line is a strong structure. So a black line is weak structure. And this one means it is a strong structure. So now we have something like this. I want to anchor these things. I don't want this. I want to anchor them. So let's continue. If we have a range here, if you have a range and the red line is at the top and the black line is at the lows, it means we are in the bearish market structure. The red line is a strong structure and the black line is a weak structure. So and then the black line is the weak structure. Okay. No, I'll find a way. I just have to write it like this. So this is a strong structure. This is a weak structure. Simple. So in the bearish market structure, the lows are weak. In the bullish market structure, the highs are weak. This kind of numbers are they were saying they are the 2-3. Now you have to really understand them. Why are the lows weak in the bearish market structure? Because the lows are weak. Because the lows fails to break the structure. Look at this. When we are looking at this structure, this is the low. Just move to the upside. It didn't break a structure. It can be the internal structures do, but when we talk about structure, we are on this time frame. We don't classify this internal structures to be a structure enough, like a structure that have massive influence. No, we don't regard them. We only consider a zone to be valid if it leads to a block of structure. That's the fundamental, that's the basic, down there is the low, is the prerequisite. If price don't break the structure, it is not a structure that is retreating from. It is a weak leg, and if you are going to trade from that structure, you have to have other confluences back in this kind of structures. So on this time frame, you can see that before we changed structure, we moved strong to the downside, and we had some kind of corrective structure, and then we continue going to the downside. This impulsive move, it is just impulsive. Yes, this is just impulsive. This is also an impulsive move. So here we moved impulsive, and the price moved impulsive, and we started to correct, right? The price grew the downside. Now think about when price was here, right? When all of this zone wasn't there. We will be expecting that. I was expecting that. I actually bought. I think I had this trade. Yes, I had this trade, and it was amazing, right? And I had this one as well. But the thing is, at that time, I wasn't expecting this. The instructions wasn't like this. This one was here, and this strong was loose. The moment this one switch, the bias has to switch. The bias has to switch. So now, as this one has happened here, I have to do the opposite of whatever you do here. If in the bullish market structure, I will be expecting to buy from demand in discount. In the bearish market structure, I will be selling from supply in premium. So looking at this structure, the current structure is we are expecting this to pull back, right? To have pull back so that we continue. After a break of structure, we expect what? We expect a pullback. When price broke this structure here, the price, this price structure, price action could have pushed up impulsively right from here, and we start the swing, then we start the internal pullback, right? It didn't happen. It moved to the downside. I continue to sell until yesterday or Monday, or I think this week Monday, we had this change of character here. I think we had this change of character in the 4 hour. The 15 minutes strong structure was still bearish. So the thought process was like the 4 hour, although the 4 hour has switched bullish internal, which is the signal that the pullback, the internal pullback is starting. I'm still expecting price to sell from this zone because the range was still holding. So this one was just switching berries to facilitate the pullback, and we had the liquidation along with these stars. Right, that one is for later. But that was a trade idea, right? A trade idea. So after a break of structure, we are expecting a pullback. Now, price moved strong to the downside. We are expecting this pullback, and then we continue the move. Okay, now this is the strong structure. This is the swing structure. This thing that we are looking at here is the swing structure. What is going to happen is, after a break of swing structure, we are going to have a swing pullback before we get the swing continuation. Right, so we have the impulsive move, we have the corrective structure, and then we continue. In actual sense, the higher probable trades will be from looking at trade in this place after price has switched trend here. When we start to pull back, we can start to sell and target the weak structure here. That's where the highest probable trades are. But it doesn't mean we can't buy from here, because we don't know. The major thing is the most important thing that you have to keep your mind right, also driving across the always is anything can happen in the market. Any single thing can happen. There's so many things that are going on that you can't even imagine that will affecting price action anytime. So whatever you are doing your analysis, forget, it doesn't really hold much significance. But we do this because it provides something we call an edge. And an edge is the probability of one thing happening over another in the market. right? An edge is a probability of one thing happening over the other in the market. So let's say we had this bullish move. In this scenario, the strong structure failed and it got broken, right? This is one scenario, but the probability of price approaching a strong structure and breaking it is low than a probability that when price approach a strong structure, we will continue to move to the upside or we will continue to move to the direction of the strong structure. Now this is something that happens more than not. When price approaches a strong structure, there's a high probability to move from that strong structure than move from that strong structure. So this is an edge. This is what we call an edge. Cool. Now, so let's see, we have this impressive move. That is ABA. Even from this zone, although we didn't have the main move, and this one was just corrective structure. And with this current price action, so the comeback, you can see so now like it made sense. The narrative was there, but forget about the narrative. Understand the ranges, because understand the structure. This is the market structure. Understand the structure, because this is the connection of this. The connection of these ranges are what makes a trend. So if you can understand how price behave within these kind of ranges, bro, we are golden. Cool. So now a bearish structure means a structure that has a strong structure at the highs and a weak structure at the lows. And in the bearish structure, we create a low and price will break and we create a lower low, and then price push to the upside. Because this one led to a break of structure and it's a strong structure, we will expect price to turn around from any of these zones and we will continue the move. Cool. How do we know the pullback is or ending? To the road.